Hey, what's up, guys? All right, it is time for the Q&A. I got a lot of questions, a lot. I thought I could do it on just one sitting, but man, there's a bunch of them. I'm talking over 100. Man, I'm gonna do all these people. So, guys, without any further ado, the Q&A. Let's go balls deep. I'm out in the pasture too, so you can hear the cows going balls deep. All right. Well, first thing up. Where did it all begin for you? How did it start? Well, I'm actually here right now. I'm over at my dad's place, mom and dad's place, and this is the barn. Here's where it all started, guys. Right in here is where my first weight set was. I mean, we're talking old school weights too. Like the first weights I ever had was water field weights. You know, the more inaccurate kind of crap. You fill it full of water and you hope for the best. But it used to sit right here. There's one more than that. They used to sit at whole racks up and everything else. And then we went to concrete weights. Then it started getting real. I'm like, I'm supposed to use these things now, because now we actually got weight on these things. And my dad's like, dude, figure it out. I ain't got time. I ain't got time for what? I ain't got time to show you. So I had to figure that stuff out and figure out the ins and outs, the hard ways, reading every freaking muscle magazine there ever was. And that's how I got started. That was, I was 8 years old, something like that. So yeah, but then I was 8. A lot of experience goes in when you start from that early of an age. So, one of you guys asked me about Big Black. What's his life like? Well, Big Black is actually, and we're going to show it to you because he's out here in the graveyard. So see him? He's right there. See him? There he is. He's now a parts truck for the other F-250s we got laying around here. Alright, so now, going into some other ones, we got a couple of gym questions, got a couple of nutritional questions. So I'm going to take you guys to different locations for this stuff. Next couple of questions are going to be at the gym, so I will see you guys at the gym. We are in the gym right now to answer some of the other questions that you guys got. Let me take care of one question out the way, and that was from Capital to BSG. That's my good friend Robin. Robin asked me, was I raised in church? Yes, I was. I was raised Southern Baptist, and I was up into Assemblies of God. So yeah, I got some deep roots into Christian background. So there you go, right there. All right, now moving on to let's see what we got. Let's go pick from the pile here. Edna Marie gets a lap band. That's Edna Marie _gets _ lap band. Lap band. When did you start working out, and can you give a newbie workout plan? I need booty gains. Well, pretty much said it before. I started working out when I was about 8 years old, and doing it ever since. Can I give a newbie workout plan? Yes, I can. Hit me up on DM. We'll talk about it. All right. Moving on to the next one. There's so many of these questions, guys. Good Lord, y'all. A lot of you guys are the same. Pretty much everybody who asks questions will be getting an autographed picture. And Mi6 worth $50. So, have no doubt. Don't worry. I got you covered. I could do this 1437. I could do tons of cardio, but I want to start weights. Should I try the machines first so I can get to know the moves and then go to free weights? And also, is it better to do free weights before or after cardio? Good questions. Start to do your first ones here. You want to start weights? Perfect. You can lose only so much. You can lose only so much weight by doing cardio alone. Getting to the weights is a perfect thing to do. I highly recommend it. Me and my clients are going to know, yes, you're going to do both of them whether you like it or not. If you've never done the weights before, yes, totally recommend you get on the machines. It's going to help you with your techniques, it's going to help you with your overall your form. It's going to give you that. I was also going to give you that security that you need to know that you know what you're doing when you get under the free weights. Because the free weights today, when you put something up, it goes crazy. Like take for instance, right? This is a butterfly machine. You know, and when you're doing a butterfly, right? See how it's doing? It's just pretty much it's working the motion. And look at the chest. It's working the chest. Look at that. All right. Well, when you go into free weights, you're gonna have a different response from your body. And that's because now you have gravity involved. And typically, when you're not quite ready for it, it can get you. So let's go stick it to a small one and I'll show you. Everybody does this, y'all, so watch this shit. Alright, there's a little bit of weight, right? Now you're gonna go into the act of doing the butterfly, right? Well, here it is, right? You got gravity now. See, now that's holding it back. So what's gonna happen is, if you bring that thing up, now you're working all kinds of other things, and it can go all kinds of ways if you ain't careful. And it can lead to injury. So guys, by all means, figure it out first. Get on the machines and learn. Let your body, let your mind, muscle memory get in sync. Then go do the free weights, okay? All right, so that's about the best I can say for that. Now for the cardio, it's pretty much the golden rule. Losing weight, cardio first. Put muscle on, cardio last. Now I've got programs together to where it actually makes your cardio session and your weight training one big massive cardio session, but that's for later. Let's go on to the next one. Let's see what we got here. See Butler, 12, 3, 1, 1, 2 on the score. She asked me what she wants to know is what made me start supporting weight loss surgery patients? That's a good question. I don't know, I guess, pretty much a lot of you guys know my story, so I'm not going to go deep down into it, because it's someplace I really want to go. But, the whole thing with that is, you guys are, and even guys on the weight loss, I don't care who it is, surgery, weight loss surgery, or if you haven't had a surgery, you guys are probably amongst some of the most goal-driven people I've ever met. Y'all stick to it, y'all hard on it, and I can appreciate that. And as far as for the weight loss, y'all don't have a whole lot of support. There's things, there's magazines for those who've had her doing weight loss regular, those who had her putting on mass regularly. There are those that are putting on mass and using performance enhancers. But nothing out there is for weight loss surgery patients. That's where I come in. That's where the support pages comes in. So I just have a great respect for you guys and a great love for you guys. So that's why I do it. Okay? Thanks for the question. All right, moving on. My boy 40. 40, what you got, buddy? Why is it important to get protein in after workout, and is it the same rule for cardio too? Good question there, bud. I know the answer to that one. I don't know what you set me up for. But yes, it is important to get protein in after workout, because once you string your muscles out the way you do, they are taxed, they're ripped open, they're destroyed, and they need to rebuild. Protein helps them rebuild. Carbs will flood the muscles with such protein. Now, you want to take your carbs after? I don't recommend it at all, because then what gets left over gets turned to glucose and it will go into your fat cells. So I don't recommend anything going into your bedtime with carbs in it at all. So now, if you're working out in the morning or something like that, then yeah, it's a different story. Then just stay on top of your meals. But if you're working out before bed, before you shut down for the night, then don't take the carbs in. Okay? Let me see what else we got here. DC, what's the right macros for a bariatric patient, and why do I gain when I lift? Well, I still got 20 pounds to lose. Why didn't it drop off? And then why do you hate keto? Ooh, that's a good question on the keto. We'll get to that. But what's the macros? Generally the ratio is going to be right at a 30, 40, 30, I think. Trying to think of how I can actually explain this thing. I'm taking out like a calculator and putting out the percentages. Let's see. For really, that's the thing. See, this is where people think that with bariatric patients that it's different than regular weight loss, because it really isn't. The macros can really be the same for everyone. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a good ratio here. I'm thinking 34 to 30. That's what I'm thinking. The question. I'm actually looking at some other questions that had the same questions. We're trying to knock them all out at the same time. Yeah, I'm gonna go 30, 40, 30 with 30 on the carbs, 40 on the protein, say 40, 30, 30. I always like to put the fats and the carbs in the same vicinity of 30 grams, 30 percentiles. Okay, so let's just go with the grams, 40 grams, 30 grams, and 30 grams. 30 grams fat, 30 grams carbs, 40 grams protein. I like to have the protein higher. Carbs, I like to have the carbs and fats even. There's a reason for that. We'll get to that in a minute. Now, let's go to the next questions. Where did that question go? Alright, yeah, alright, guys. I lost it there for a second trying to find some other ones. Alright, there goes the macros. Now, what do I gain when I lift? Well, that's because you put muscle on, girl. I keep dropping my freaking phone. But yeah, you're putting muscle on. Muscle is weight. So yeah, you're gonna put the muscle on as you're working out. You can still have 20 pounds to lose, but you're looking at body fat versus muscle. So if you're working out and doing muscle training, you are gonna put on muscle. So you're getting done what you want done. That's pretty much it. And Emily Fabulous Sleeves, she says the same thing. So I answers both those questions at the same time. Alright, now Anna, which is _BSG_Miami, my girl. Alright, she's going to ask, what are the best exercises for people with back issues? And I'm going to go with probably some low weight rack pulls. And of course, actually doing back work. Pull downs, rows, things like that. And then she also adds in, what about the core? Well, you can do planks for that. Planks are awesome for your core, just as well as squats and deadlifts. But you want to add them to your back workout, go and do planks. So pull downs, pull ups, rows, rack pulls, definitely do rack pulls, because most of your back problems are going to be in the lower back. So rack pulls help that. And let's not forget stretching. Stretching is the most important one here. I have an anonymous question. That question you got a little bit too personal on that one. All right, moving on to the next question. How many hours a week should I exercise? On a 7 days in a work week, right? 7 days in a week, I would say probably work out every other day. That tends to help out. Unless you're just hardcore like I am, then it's pretty much every day. But depending on what you're doing, anywhere from 3 to 4 days a week would be really, really good. I'd suggest going there about, and don't take long, y'all. I mean, you're going to work out there, do about a half-hour workout, and then boom, be out of there. You know, some people do it every day. Some people find it very, very relaxing to do it every day. So do it every day. Just do whatever feels good for you. There's really no set time on how long you should do it. All right, just kind of go by feel. Okay. That's my favorite Ozzy song. My favorite Ozzy song. Oh God, he's done so many. Probably The Road to Nowhere, at least to me. The Road to Nowhere. I had to really just put out a song for Ozzy, that'd be it. Then of course we got Iron Man and Crazy Train and a few others, but that would definitely be one of the top ones. So thanks for the question. Moving on. Alright, BSG Magico. What are my thoughts on intermittent fasting as far as bariatric patients as well? Okay. I think that intermittent fasting is very, very good. Very, very good way of dieting. I'm doing it myself right now. It sucks, but I'm doing it to lean out, and boy, is it working. As you can see, I mean, it's shit's popping all over the place. So, yes, intermittent fasting, I do believe in it. It does work. I don't know if I'd recommend it for muscle building, but definitely to lean out, for sure. Not just bariatric patients, but anybody in general. A lot of people believe in it, and so do I. Now, I'm going there either. Okay, lovely. The Hawaiian Queen herself. She asked me, she wants to know, what are your go-to for protein drinks and what types of daily vitamins? Well, pretty much whatever the doc can tell you to take as far as vitamins goes, that's what I'm going to say. Probably a multivitamin. Most of y'all know I'm a big fan of GNC's Mega Man and Mega Women. Give you everything you need. So there we go. Protein drinks. I don't really jack with protein drinks that much. The only thing I do the protein drinks with is when it's after a workout and I'm doing it for glycogen restoration. Glycogen replenishment. Other than that, I get food. there's a lot of crap that goes into the protein mixes nowadays, and that's just me. And I'm getting to it. A lot of big pro bodybuilders don't do it either, regardless of what you see on the packaging. Right? There's a lot of glucose, fructose, lactose, maltose, and any kind of toast you can think of. So I try to stay out of it as best I can. And I'm getting a phone call, so I'll be back in just a second. So we got liquid fast, what I recommended. If you hope you're not talking about that pouch reset, because that'll send me off the balls. I don't doing a liquid fast. Not real big into it at all, guys. If you going back to pre-op, and in a lot of cases, and for those who just have weight loss, I mean, I just don't see it where you would do starving yourself to that degree. I mean, yeah, you're not just keeping your food out of your stomach, but you're also keeping nutrients and micronutrients and everything else out of you. And so I wouldn't recommend the liquid diet for nothing, unless of course you absolutely possibly had to. Another one asked me, can I do a meetup in Vegas? Well, no, because Gloria doesn't meet up in Vegas. And will I go to Vegas? Yeah, I'll be going to Vegas this year, come hella high water, and hopefully I'll be able to see you guys there. A lot of you guys, hopefully. Let's meet up with a lot of you guys, and hopefully I won't be alone. Who inspires me on Instagram? This is somebody else, by the way. Who inspires me on Instagram? God, it's so many of y'all. I wouldn't presume to call out any particular one person, because every one of you guys inspire me in some kind of way. So I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, just kind of want to address fitting anyone. Just know that every one of you guys inspire me in some kind of way. Back to the Vegas meetup, but where you have workout classes and where we can attend and we can travel to teach something. Yeah, actually that's one of the things I got going on with Mi6 is to be able to travel, to do classes, to be able to attend different meetups, and then maybe actually do Q&As or to do some workout classes there. So yeah, I totally intend to do that. When Mi6 is self-sustaining, where it's making me money, that's where you guys are going to come in. Yeah, because that's going to be one of my biggest. That's like one of my big goals, to be able to travel and be able to meet you guys and be able to teach and train, things like that. Anonymous, pre-workout formulas, what to look for, especially people who've never taken them. Ooh, okay. Now you're going, and the guys are going on a couple of these for us pre-workouts. As far as pre-workouts, read the back of the label. Keep the caffeine low as you can. I got a few posts on Instagram already about some of the best ones to use. Go check those out. Wash your stems. Those stems will light you up, so be careful with that, especially when you start going with something like 50 from 5% or psychotic or something like that, or something along those lines. Some of the higher ends are going to light you up, so just wash the back of the label, keep your caffeine level down. Read the back of the label, guys. Do the research, all right? If not, ask me, and I'll be more than happy to research and tell you about it, okay? Do's and don'ts in the gym. The do's and the don'ts in the gym. I'm going to refer to what not to do in the gym. Stupid set of do, because that's pretty much what not to do's. You can find them on actually on the Mi6 Fitness and Physiques channel on YouTube, or you can go to the Physiques channel for channel profile for Instagram, and you can even find them on the Weight Loss Support channel. So pretty much anywhere you think you can find me is where you're going to find it when I have to do in the gyms. There's like 20 of them by now, so yeah, I've found all kinds of crap. I saw one today. I'm going to post up later this evening. So be looking for those. What else we got? There's so many of y'all. Oh man, first off, guys, thanks for all the support and thanks for all the questions. It was great. This probably got to be one of the biggest questions I've gotten is, have I had weight loss surgery before? Nope. No, I haven't. Nope, haven't had the weight loss surgery. Don't plan on it. I'm sure it'd probably give me a little bit more, give me more structure, more foundation with you guys if I had it, but no, I haven't had it. Don't plan on it. You always wanted that. Well, now you know. Twisted sister, Lauren. Lauren's going to ask me how half my cat wound. Well, look at it. It's fine. The scar is good. Coming up here, it's looking pretty good, as you can see. The scar is fine. I don't think it's a big deal. Apparently it's a big deal because I almost killed the cat that did it. Story though, guys, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I was in my garage. This wildcat runs into my garage, and I tried to get him out, and he jumped me. And when he jumped at me, I threw my head up, and I grazed the garage door, and he completely cut my freaking face open. So, matter of fact, go on Instagram, look at some pages, some posts I made, you actually see a big bandage on my face. So, yeah. They can use the ball 9 lives that night. And he still hangs around to this day. So, the cat's still alive, just in case you guys want to know. First, he baited people. It's still alive. Now we're going to go into the whole thing about the keto because I'm getting a lot of questions about that. Oh, here's one. Here's a good one. All right, what is the little bit? And trying to aim for injury in the back because now feeling 1 week. How can you get back into it and getting started over? That's a good question. Wow. After I had my knee surgery, it took a lot to get back. I was down for 6 months, and it felt like it took 6 months to really get back into it, which is why I did the big series that I did on Instagram about posting up where I bulked up, and then I recomped down to where I am now, and now I'm doing intermittent fasting. So, and then I'm about to do the Club 18. So everything that I do, and I post on Instagram so you guys can see it. And now I'll be doing it on YouTube now. Now that YouTube has me back. Find it you want to. Find that one thing that's right there. Ooh, that ain't even worked out. Sorry. My bad. Sorry. Find that one thing right there in your heart. That one thing. That one thing. Which, we'll get to this in just a second. But find that one thing that you hold true. The one thing that's got you started. The one that thing that put you in there in the beginning. Put you in the beginning. That had you getting that weight loss surgery in the first place. Had you losing weight in the first place. Whatever it was that got you motivated, find it and get it back. That's going to get you back in it. And then after that, just hold that thing real close to you. And keep yourself inspired by getting involved with Instagram, by getting involved with YouTube, by getting involved with people in the gym. There's a lot of ways where you can get yourself involved in this, to where you can really get yourself pumped up. Music's big. Music will light your workout up. And to me, if it's not blowing your eardrums out, then it ain't for me. My stuff's got to be pretty insane. Like I said, after I had my knee surgery, I was down for 6 months, and it took right about 6 months for me to get back. But I don't know. Find a little bit. Like I said, find that one thing that got you in there in the first place. It's there. Just gotta find it and use it. All right. Let's see what else we got. I know it's hard to start over. Are you really starting over? Or you just take a break? I say it's taking a break. Supplements. Good question. There's so much out there. Creatine. There's no creatine for women. Creatine's creatine, and you need it. It's a good muscle supporter. It's a good muscle builder. It's a good energy booster. It's a good way to really sustain your workouts if you're not taking pre-workout. And if you're taking pre-workout, it's even better. It just heightens pre-workout up. Fat burners, they're wasted. Yes. Fat burners, test boosters, all that crap is a waste. I mean, all that does is, the fat burners, some of them, they suppress your appetite, but really all they do is just jack up your metabolism. And you can do the same thing by drinking an energy drink. And not tip your stomach as much. So, that's just me on that. I've done a lot of research on it, enough to be able to tell you that with 100% effective and efficiency, and the truth is that no, fat burners are a joke. Pretty much. A lot of gimmicks out there. They used to be good back when the Fed was in them. Those were kick ass. But now it's all gimmicky now. So I mean, everybody's trying to one up the other guy. So just if it's me, just stay on your diet, stay on your training, without the fat burners. Send them to test boosters, guys. Yes, they're a waste. Okay, how long does it realistically take to build muscle? Wow, even I can answer that one. Even I can. You know, there's ratios where you can use where you can say, okay, I want to be able to drop a pound of body fat a week. But there's nothing saying how you can put on a pound of muscle a week. You just can't. Muscle is its own entity, it's its own deity. You got to feed it, you got to break it down, and you got to give it time to rest. I've seen people put muscle on in days. I put muscle on in days, and there's times when I just can't do it. It's just like on my calves, it's just taking forever to put the muscle on. I mean, I've been working these things out for like 4 weeks now. I'm just now starting to see some change. But then I go in there and then I do a back workout, and in a few days I can see the difference in the measurements. So it really depends on you, depends on your genetics. That's what I would have to say is that it really depends on your genetics. Alright, carry countdown, _BSG. She asked a question about the macros for a bariatric patient, but can we also add macros for a bariatric patient that is still looking to cut the fat, but also build muscle? Right. Pretty much what I just said, guys. Keep your protein high and your fats and your carbs even. Alright, you want to try to keep yourself into keto, not a keto diet. Alright, I'm talking about going into getting your body into ketosis. That's gonna be a mixture and a balance of your fats and your carbs. Higher protein, lower fats, lower carbs. Keep it in balance. All right, that's the most efficient way to do it. Because if you got them balanced, your fat and your carbs, they tend to cancel each other out. So you do get your energy, and you still lose body fat. And then if you want to bump up a little bit, you can bump up a little bit or drop down a little bit. Just don't go too much. All right. So, but we can get in that later. I think that's pretty much it for now. About to go into that big ass question of how come you hate keto. This is pretty much the biggest one. Let me see. I got one. Okay. I got 11 sex questions, y'all. Y'all been asking me all kind of stuff, everywhere from what's my favorite position and when was my first time. What you want to know that for? You want to hear? I ain't gonna answer that. I'll let you hear. What's my first time? How old was I? What's my favorite position? Ooh, I ain't going there. I ain't gonna put that question out there. Some of y'all freaks, man. Damn. And Chris Jones ain't got these kind of questions coming at him. And damn, some of y'all need Jesus. Okay. All right, this one is from a very good friend of mine, and I know where she is with this. I'm going to answer it. What's my outlook on relationships? Am I healing? And still hoping to find true love again? And am I single? And do I have fitness and weight loss standards and a partner? Yes. Am I healing? Nope. I'm done healing. Am I single? Nope. Do you still have hoping to find true love again? I found it. And do I have fitness and weight loss standards and partner? Yes. I think everybody should have fitness and standards for their partner, men and women. Y'all know I'm an alpha. That's just everybody knows that by now. Saying like I'm keeping it a big secret, and I have my standards. Man, my perfect woman, she's gonna be about what? See if I had to guess. If I had to really put it out there in the detail, my perfect woman's gonna be about 5'3", 5'5", brown hair. Has top and bottom match, got the curves in the middle, and she is sexy as a mofo. She ain't scared to admit it. She ain't scared to show it, and she is my arm candy. Everything she does is to be good looking for me, as I do for her. My body just ain't my body, it's hers as well. So, tight jeans, high heel wearing, just, head turn when she walks into a room. That's my woman. But y'all want to know, so I'll tell you, that's my standards, and they are pretty freaking high. I've been all around this world, and I've done a lot of things, and I'm going to tell you, I'm done settling. I have not settled anymore, and now I'm good to go. So, I have very high standards, guys, and y'all should too. Alright guys, so that's it for that. Now we're going to go into the whole thing about keto, and we're going to go to a different location for that, guys. So, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, now, while I'm getting together to go to the keto part of this thing, let me ask a couple of questions that I've been getting a lot about the whole, where am I going to take Mi6? Where's it going to go? Well, there's a lot of places it's going. Looking to get the website put up. Got a few business ventures, a few, what you would say, things like such as the website, making the programs available to you guys on the website for purchase, and of course online training. None of that has to do with Instagram. What I do on Instagram is specifically for you, and I ain't charging for nothing. But when it goes online, and you guys will have the option to get these things. Clothing. A lot of Mi6 clothing. Got a few names already for it already, but it's going to be clothing that'll be made specifically for you guys. Wow, so much. Partnerships. Working on one before you sleep right now, and there's another one that I'm really looking forward to, and that'll come out here shortly. You'll be hearing about that. So there's a lot of things that is in the works. And I'll be able to buy the whole Deadpool suit. Answer those questions for you guys pretty good. Going to the keto. See you guys in a little bit. That's a badass little hat. I like this. I might have to give me one. I can find my damn one. Alright guys, we're going to the keto part of this thing now. Alright, so before I get there, it's probably the only time you're going to see me not wearing black. I'm going to get my man Leo on my head. I'm getting the looks in Walmart. Y'all wouldn't believe. People look at me like I'm freaking stupid. Because I am kind of stupid. Crazy? Maybe. Stupid? Nah. A little bit too smart to be stupid. But, you know, it looks I'm getting. I mean, if I can find somebody upstairs, I'll be long enough. I'm going to go ahead and say something to them. Let you guys see what I'm getting here. But, alright, the keto. Before we get into it, let's just get one thing straight. Alright, the keto is about ketosis, right? Well, there is nothing. Going and getting ketosis has nothing to do with how much fat you take in. Tell them hi. I'm stupid. It has nothing to do with how much fat you take in. It's all about the carbs. Now take the rest of this, guys, look. Alright, see your fat as butter. Alright? You put your butter in the pan, put your eggs in there, and it moves around. Also, same thing as oil, and just everything kind of flows through, right? Well, for someone who hasn't had the surgery, okay, going in and using the keto works. Alright, but here's the thing is that a regular person does not have the digestion frequency as weight loss surgery patients. How I know that? Because the doctor told me so. You get a digestive process, right? For the amount of fat that you take in on the keto, you don't digest it fast enough. So sure, yeah, I mean, it gets used, some of it used, it helps grease the stuff on through the digestion. You eat it squeezes right on through, but it does help for fuel. But what you buy doesn't digest. Where do you think it goes? Right in it. No, not there. Here. Yes, it goes into the digestive part of fat stores. To me, fat is not really a good source of energy. You ever heard somebody say, you know what, I'll fix some bust my ass in the gym, I'm about to put some muscles on, and I'm going to do a fat load. You heard that? No. Do you hear everybody say, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just eat all the fat that I can and get good and swole? No. It don't. Do a carb load. Carbs are more important than fat. Now, here's the thing. Another thing is that with keto, the reason why I don't like it is because, and Dr. One is going to support it, for one thing. And Dr. Bach talked to us that I would never, ever, ever do keto for a weight loss surgery patient. And it goes back to the digestion. So why do it if you know what's going to happen? Go ahead, and much easier to keep the ratios together. Carbs and fats are the same. You can't cancel each other out. To where, yeah, okay, what the fat basically does is keep your hunger down. Now, if you're building muscle and you gotta get protein in, you gotta get food in. Why in the blue hell would you want to sustain your hunger? You gotta eat. And on top of that, the keto diets, you know the stuff you can't have on a keto diet? It takes the whole fun out of eating. I mean, salads, yeah, what you eat. Certain meals you can't have. Screw that shit. Not me. No. I likes to eat. You can do whatever you want, as long as it works. That being said, you don't want to try to keto go out ahead, but you're going to find that it's not going to work to the degree that everybody, that's other people do that, because it is possible to do ketosis and still have low carb, low fat. Oh my God, yes. Regardless of what you hear on YouTube, regardless of what you hear in the magazines, or regardless of some of these gurus say on Instagram, you can go into ketosis with low carb, low fat. Because ketosis has nothing to do with the fat content. There you go. That's just pretty much in a nutshell. So that's it, guys. I hate it. Yeah. Me personally, I'm not big on fat. I don't like eating nasty ass fat, because I don't care what it is. Good fat, somewhat okay fat. Fat's fat. And I don't like it. The only kind of fat I eat is what's on a steak. And as you can see, ain't no fat on me. Not bragging, guys, but I mean, really, fitness is not as difficult as people make it out to be. Watch what you see on YouTube, watch what you see on Instagram, and watch what you see out there in the magazines, because it ain't always true, guys. The thing is, and any other diet you can, intermittent fasting, keto, Plato, Pluto, Saturn, Mi6, it don't matter. If it works for you, then use it. That's all it comes down to it. And your body, everybody's body is different. But what I see it is the high protein, low carb, low fat, you can't go wrong. It's been proven time and time and again, and you can't be beat. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks guys for the questions. I hope I answered them the best I could. Hopefully we do another Q&A here at some point in time soon. Oh, look at little dollies. Oh, ain't that cute? Need some man toys. There you go, man toys. Anyway guys, Instagram. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram. Wait, the Mi6WLS support. Go ahead and hit the follow button. I'll pick you up. And go ahead and hit the post notifications button. That way, anything I do, you get it first. Just scroll on over to YouTube. Like it, ring it, subscribe to us, guys. All right, guys, you have a good one. And tell you for sure, search yourselves.